Do you know what? It's been a while, but we're back with our PGA Tour career, and I can't even remember where we were, but let's find out. So we're at the Farmers Insurance Open, Torrey Pines South. Let's get straight onto it. Don't know who we're challenging there, but we'll just get straight on the course. Hopefully I can still do it as well as I was.
PGA2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be
The
following
Farmers
this
Insurance
featured group,
Open.
as there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
Who have we got
Well,
a
it looks
rival
like
with?
this player is
Lexi
aiming to
Thompson.
beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Luke, Lexi's young but has been on tour for about 30-40 years it seems. She's been playing
Yeah,
forever.
we've still
she
got
doesn't
it.
lack
Little
an
bit fast, that.
experience. She can do
Oh.
it all. Not to
Oh
mention,
dear.
you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball, and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry,
Put a little
because
bit extra on
when
this.
Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her.
Still not enough. It's not the ideal
Let's see if we
start,
get this
really.
one up and down for par.
Oh.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
Come back.
And he needs this to save par.
That'll
Looking
do it.
Really good, this one.
Starting with a
And
par.
that's an opening hole
It's
par
not the
for
end of
this
the
player.
world.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He's in a share of 7th place. The second, a
Taking
short
it
par
easy.
4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich.
That
Good
was
birdie
so
look here.
slicey. It's
They do.
unreal.
It used to be where
Sand
you
again.
laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second. Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
Get a good bounce. Oh,
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
It's been so
So
tight.
2 holes, 2
She's
bunkers so
tied
far.
here with her rival, and can she pull ahead now?
no way.
Oh, that's
Oh.
great. It just missed the hole. Let's return to live play now. Getting ready to play their third.
That was weak.
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make
Tap
it.
in for a par.
So no movement there. The player remains at even par. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be
Go
extremely
on, further
painful
than that. I
to
thought it was
play.
so much more downhill.
all the way when they tuck the pin over
Again,
the left-hand side.
this is a
forget
wind-up,
about it.
surely.
Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Not your best efforts.
3 holes, 3
Mid-range putt
bunkers.
coming
It's
up.
unbelievable. Honestly,
A 7-footer.
it's
right
like
here.
it's a massive
An
wind-up.
important par save.
And that's a good make in the end.
So
Certainly
par
helped them
again.
Fight back from a difficult position.
And a nice, tidy save from the greenside bunker. Nice par.
When you start getting some
Here's Lexi
birdies.
Thompson. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me?
I mean, you've got to expect this kind of stuff when you start up a rivalry with a tour
I think that's the
player.
first
This is
time
what
we're
they
losing
do.
to our rival so far.
One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific
Surely
Ocean
not.
directly to the
No,
golfer's
good bounce.
left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however, you want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2.
Oof.
Be wary, though.
Come
Anything
down.
long and left on this green is no
That'll
good.
do.
Even for the day. Trying to break into the top 10. Didn't that
Oh.
look good for a long time?
Didn't come round.
An opportunity to make a par here. They're nicely
Just
holed.
drops in for another par.
Real display this week with
Could be
that
going
one.
pars all the way through this one today.
There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the
Straight
par
down the
4
middle.
fifth.
That's where we want to be.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back
Yeah, this
toward you
could
from
be our
back
first
to
birdie,
front.
yeah.
That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Still a bit of work to
This would be
do,
a
but
good
it
putt
should
to
be
make
fine.
to move into the top 5. Like the look of this one.
There it is.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently in 5th place.
What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
Yeah, she's got roughly 115, I'd say.
That should find the surface.
Great
Oh,
shot.
Stop it. What a shot. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
So we're tied 4th now.
Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward
Par
half, but
5.
the par 5 6th. The players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway
Stop there.
bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Roll up nicely.
Good play there,
Just
Rich. I
off.
like it a lot.
We can
What a
putt that.
sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
It's a dead straight putt.
And with that
That's
lovely
what we
play,
wanted to do.
they're now ahead of their rival. It's getting serious, isn't it?
Big jump up
Well, I
the
think
board there.
that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
We don't need to watch the replay. We saw it happen.
Currently at 3 under for the day.
Tied him first.
The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into
Go
play.
long. Okay.
Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results
almost
and
sandy
pushing for
again.
wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this
This
week?
is a horrible
Luke,
lie.
absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
Let's see if he can make this. Keep the par on the card.
Oh,
Yep, tracking nicely.
just about dropped
Now
in.
moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's 2 strokes behind her rival this week.
Now, this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. And after that effort,
skipped it.
this is how the leaderboard looks right now. We head up
She's
the hill
dropping
away
off
from
our
the ocean
rival.
here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way.
It's on the green, that's the
Difficult
important
to get it
thing.
on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on
Oh
top.
dear, what's happened there then?
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
It's still not going to be close, is it?
Oh,
it's too
just
much.
missed. Sitting at -3, currently tied for first place.
Just
Wonderful
dropped in.
shot. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Every time you putt from the fringe, they
Just
want to
one off the
replay.
lead after that
No
hole.
need for it. Oh, we're down to third.
The par 5 ninth is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part,
Just
Luke,
straight
it's an
shots all the
inviting
way.
third shot.
The ladies' game has been dominated by Koreans for such a long time, but America
Oh, that
has
was a
been
bit
able
weak.
to have this resurgence basically off the back of Lexi Thompson and the generation she's
Long way to
started
go for
inspire.
birdie.
Lexi Thompson is so fun to watch because she's got a very
But it's
unique
dead
swing,
straight.
and when you look at it,
As the rest
you
of the hole
kind
was.
look back and you go, okay, that went a long
Oh,
way.
I've left it short.
Okay, that went right at the hole. And
We're
she's
taking a
got
par.
such control over a golf ball. It's amazing. And the wins are going to continue to pile up for her year after year. I'm blown away by the fact that she is so aggressive on
she's
every
chipped in.
single shot. There is no laying up in her game, and I love that. Now, that might cost her a few wins, but I tell you what, she's going to have a lot of wins because of that as well. I love the way she plays the game. It's exciting.
Right, back 9. We need some birdies.
That's the
Gotta
kind
take
of
the
strike
lead
that's going to make
and
them
win
come
the
back
trophy.
every day of the week. Playing from around 160 yards.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Oh, awful bounce.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Yeah, Wind took that one offline in a hurry.
They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here.
Get up.
Here we are,
Not
Rich,
enough
a
on it.
wonderful opportunity on the table. The chance to go back to back. Just how big would that be?
Obviously massive, but
Oh.
I'm very impressed. They've put themselves in a position to
Give
win
myself
for
a
the
bogey.
second
That
week
is
in
not
a
how I
row.
wanted to start the back 9.
At -2, going along nicely today.
Until
There
par
aren't too
3.
many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a
Got a
little
bit
bit
of a hill
wider,
to get
it
up still.
still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Oh,
that's
she's
a
put it in
lengthy
for a
putt.
birdie.
Well hold.
Yeah, that is not what you want to come up against mid-round, mid-rivalry. That was mean.
This one's for birdie.
That's spot on. Go on, drop in.
It doesn't
There
matter
it
how
is.
you hit it if you can hold putts like that. And with
That makes up for the
we
last
move
hole.
to 3 under par. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Unbelievable putting.
The Spaniard John Rahm currently in the lead as we head to the next tee.
And we're tied in second.
We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton
Rolled
of
up.
movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
That's a good second shot.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, and
You
she's
always
missed
like
it.
that on long
She's
putts
tapping
when you
in for a
just have to
bogey.
go ahead and tap it in stress-free. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Get excited.
Go on.
This could go in.
Yeah,
Well, look who's getting on a roll now.
we're up there now.
That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Looking at the scoreboard, they currently sit in second place, behind John Rahm.
John Rahm just won't let us in.
All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour,
right.
bar none.
The great
talking
Severano
about?
Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in John
Maybe he
Rahm,
was
Rich.
right.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe
Loving
in the
a bit of
game
sound
right
today.
now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think John Rahm's name would be number one, because he seemingly
Got to try
has
and save it
zero
now.
weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete. You just
Spot on.
get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the John Rahm era right now.
Why are you so obsessed with him?
Henny, do you
Oh,
have
I'm in
a
the
better
rough.
look at this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Just want to get out, really.
Opting for the 9-iron.
I knew I wasn't reaching with that.
That lie was just nasty. That's the best they could do from there.
And this putt to move into a tie for first place.
And a big moment for this player with just 4 holes left.
Oh, wonderful
What's him in
effort.
tie for
Confirms the
first
par.
place? I thought I was one behind.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Has he
She got
bogeyed
one
one?
back on that last hole.
And here we are with the third shot. Whew. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders.
Oh, he has bogeyed one.
We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest
that's a
hole
good
on
shot,
this
surely.
golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well
Roll
done,
back
my
over.
friend.
Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
Oh, slopey green. Needs a bit more. I think I put too much on it now.
Just
Oh.
didn't drop. Just a 4-footer remaining. That's half a chance of being holed, this one. As we move along to the next hole, they're currently tied at the top
We're
of the
still tied
leaderboard
into the
with
par
John
3.
Rahm.
Luke in the lead with his rival not too far behind. Playing with the lead, going to the final round can sometimes be tricky. Do they have what it takes to get it done?
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Get a good bounce. Yeah, that's what we
Taking
wanted.
things
We can
up
putt
a
that.
notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry. That shot will add some fuel to the fire.
Lining up the birdie putt here. You can mark it down.
Nice
That's
birdie.
number 4
Hopefully that
today.
puts us into
And
first
that will
place.
take him to 5 under. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Terrific shot. Who could
Great
have thought
chip
you'd
from the
hold it?
bunker, that.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard.
Oh, he's got a birdie as well. We're still
The
tied.
penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par
We
4,
need
but
another
the
one.
danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left
Great tee
alongside
shot.
the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green,
Just stop.
it tilts
Don't
from
roll.
back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Surely.
It's got a chance. Now
And we're
moving
6
over
under.
to Lexi Thompson.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Well, that'll play.
Oh, that's
She's
going to
turned
add
up
a
in the
little
last few
fuel to the
holes.
fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
John's done it as well. He's still sticking
the
with
finishing
me.
hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site
All
of
the
so
way to
many
the
of Tiger's
18th.
wonderful victories. Par 5. You can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take
Yeah, we're
on this
getting there.
flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on,
Ooh, get
then
over.
you could reap massive rewards.
And we're on.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all.
Good stuff today, especially the
Come on,
short
drop
game
in.
has been
Oh.
really sharp today.
And now
Tap in
this
for a
to win the
birdie.
Farmers Insurance Open.
How's John
Well,
got
there you
on
have
the
it.
last hole?
There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
Is it a win or a tied win?
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back to
Well, we've
back,
got the
Rich,
trophy.
how significant is that?
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
And John
Well,
crumbled.
that'll just
We
about
took the
do it.
win.
On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
And next time round, we got the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. So as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.